Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for February 2023. This is for Virgo, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology in my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get a lot more detailed, which you're actually the expert at, Virgo, for your reading. Now, the reason I do this, Virgo, is because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology, it's been around for thousands of years. It's had so much influence, even on tarot, which came out in the 14th century. We're talking medieval times here, which is one of our favorite times, right? But every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, a ruling planet. We go really deep when the two are combined. And as we know, both astrology and tarot are aligned with the tree of life. Now, February, Virgo, I want you to get really excited. I want you to get really stoked for what's coming up in February. It is going to be such a great month. Compared to the past few months, remember, if you actually saw, I did an overview for the year. I said that 2023 doesn't really start until like mid-January, but we're now in it. All right. No planets are retro. I mean, like it's the big ones that we don't want retrograde are finally direct. This month is a big month for you. I hope you know that, Virgo. You're going through some transformative moments right now. I want you to know that we do have a full moon in Leo, okay, on the 5th, all right? We're going to talk about that. That's going to be in your 12th house. That's your subconscious, your past. So you're going to be thinking. You're going to be going really deep, all right? Now, speaking of the past, there could be some people that comes back, okay? The reason I say that is because we do have a major new moon in Pisces, all right, toward the end of the month. That's in your 7th house, all right? 7th house of partnerships, okay, which is really great because that's both work and love, okay? Now, the reason why I say people are maybe coming back, or you may be thinking of people from the past, is because of that full moon in Leo, which is really powerful, very high energy, and I want you to know that it's actually a great full moon, okay? I love the alignments of the planets. I love how Saturn's really close, bringing that stability. The last thing that I want you to know, Virgo, that you may love, all right? Venus is in Pisces most of the month. This is amazing, okay? Venus is exalted in Pisces. Now, if you are here for love, I gotta tell you, Valentine's Day is amazing. Oh, it's going to be so great. The alignments are amazing. And what I want you to know, which makes this really interesting, is the fact that the day after Valentine's Day is actually more powerful than Valentine's Day, okay? Because that's the day that Venus is conjuncting Neptune. Now, Venus is in Pisces and Neptune is in Pisces. And think about just all that creative, romantic, sensitive, intensive, emotional, moments that come with that alignment. I mean, this is, it's going to be fantastic. And I want you to know this is possibly going to be the best Valentine's Day. Those 2 days connected, not only for, it'll be the most romantic day, okay? A lot of romance and love. Not only for this Valentine's Day, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's been years since we've had a set of days like this when it comes to love and romance. And if you're not here for love and romance, it's still creativity. Think about Pisces. They're so imaginative. So if you are working on a book, if you want to start something within the arts, if you want to start, pursuing new passions, it's a great time around that time. Now, let's go ahead and get started. Virgo, I'm excited to see what's going on for you. The last thing I should say is if you are new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you do want to follow along. Lastly, stay tuned to the end because after your reading, I break it down week by week. I pull more cards, okay, to give you an idea of what to expect every week this month, and this is in addition to the weekly readings that I do for y'all. All right, so Virgo, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. So, Virgo, like I said earlier, this is going to be a great month. And I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does give the best overview, okay? If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Virgo, I have to say that I love you. I love you so much. I have so many Virgos in my life, and oh my goodness, I listen. Y'all are amazing. And if you are a subscriber, you know I say it all the time. My dog's a Virgo. My mom's a Virgo. I have so many Virgos in my life. I love this. I love this. Virgo, let's get started. The very first thing that I said is that you're going through a transformational process, and some of y'all are probably feeling a lot of it, okay? Some of y'all are feeling it, okay? You did get the death card, all right? Now, the death card is a transformational process. It's leaving one chapter of your life, moving into a new chapter. Y'all really had some New Year's resolutions, didn't you? All right? And I love that because, you know, we're coming from a place where I believe that there was one of your past readings was there was so much going on with like decisions, but this is just showing you are moving forward, okay? You can see the sun coming out on the horizon, the sun, very powerful symbol. This is auspicious, okay? This is optimism, all right? We're moving it. We're shedding the things from the past. I want you to know death, when it comes in tarot, it's just a point in time, okay? And it's indicating in your spread that you're moving forward into this new chapter because something wonderful is coming, all right? Something wonderful is coming. You got the Four of Wands in the heart of your spread. That's huge, Virgo. That's huge. Now, this is a card of celebration. It's a card of joy. It's a card of milestones. It's a card of getting married, card of getting a new job, getting a new car, getting engaged, proposals, moving into a new home, with a new partner. There's so much greatness that comes with this card, okay? I love this for you. Take a look at how come on, that is a huge castle. This is the celebration here. Who says celebration? I don't even know how that came out of my mouth. But listen, this is in the heart of your spread. So this is, like I said, February is going to be a great month, especially for you because you have so much activity. Jupiter in Aries right now, okay? That's your 8th house, all right? 8th house of transformation, all right? And we're seeing a lot of it here, all right, in February. Now, you did get the Two of Pentacles, all right? You have the Two of Pentacles in your challenge area, and it's kind of like the breakthrough you're going to have to make this month, okay? You can see that this card... the one thing that really stands out, or for Virgos, what I want you to see stand out is that there's a little bit of imbalance here, okay? You can see the pentacles are like, right? And he has 1 foot off the ground. You see the waves aren't that very even. So what I want you to do is, this is more of your physical world, okay? I want you to find that balance, okay? And when I say find that balance, maybe you're spending too much time at work and not enough time, with your partner. Maybe you're spending too much time with your partner, not enough time with your children. Do you mean it? Like, bring that balance in just into February. That's going to help you feel get into the groove of the month. That's really going to be nice for you. And another thing for some Virgos, there could be that decision energy is really strong. And again, this is a card of choice. You can see that the Two Pentacles here are in bound by the infinity symbol, okay? Now, listen, there could be a lot of things going on, all right? Especially because, now we are in Aquarius season. That does rule your 6th house of everyday activities, okay? A lot of work energy there too, especially with the Two of Pentacles here, right? So there could be some sort of decision that you're weighing in terms of work or career. You're going to have to make some sort of decision, okay? When it comes to that, it could also be passions. And then for some Virgos, it could have to do with money too. It could actually have to do with money, and maybe not even salary related. Thinking about other people's money, right? Thinking about if people owe you money, thinking about bonuses, commissions, paying off debts, that kind of stuff. Those kind of in terms of finances. But listen, just find that balance. All right, that's gonna help pull through. Look, I mean, your spread is actually spectacular. Your spread is spectacular. You got the Knight. All right, of Cups. Now, listen, came in your crown, so some of y'all are looking for that relationship energy, okay? Some of y'all are looking for, the knight in shining armor to swoop in. So you are looking for, remember, if you are single and if you are looking for a relationship, remember it's really powerful around that new moon on the 21st, okay? Actually, no, I'm sorry, it's on the 19th, all right? Because that is in your 7th house of partnerships, okay? And new moons bring new beginnings. So mark that in your calendar, okay? And be receptive to it. Also take some action, all right? Now, if you're not here for love, okay? This is also, listen, this is also anything passion related, okay? This Knight, he really just wants to fill his cup, okay? He is Mr. Romance, I'm not gonna lie. So this does indicate a lot of like love energy here, but there is a lot of creativity as well. There's a lot of creativity. You can see the wings of imagination on his helmet and his shoes. Take a closer look. You can see the I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but you can see on his armor he's got those fish for creativity, all right? And so there's so much passion. And when I said Venus is in Pisces, come on, that is a big thing that has to do with your imagination and with the arts, and especially with Neptune thrown in there. We're really celebrating those moments. So go for your passions now, okay? Go for your passions. It looks like you want it. It looks like y'all really are. There's a lot of forward momentum movement here, okay? You also got the 6 of Wands in the root of your spread. Now, listen, the fact that you got the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, listen, the 6 of Wands, this is victory, this is success, this is public recognition, this is a procession. You can see him on the horse, all right? The people cheering him on. Listen, this is great. A lot of y'all are working toward goals, okay? It's so crazy. Your entire reading is indicating, again, this forward momentum, all right? But there's a lot of recognition here in terms of you being recognized for, your talents and for even your passions, right? Just putting the word out there. But listen, this is the card of victory. This is the card of success. And again, what I said, it's a procession that's happening. So this horse is actually not still, it's a procession, it's a parade. It's continuing to go. And so you're on this, it seems like you're on this quest to have a lot of achievements, okay? And again, I'm not surprised with Aquarius, with all the, we are in Aquarius season. Like I said, that's your 6th house, everyday activities, but it also does rule work. It does rule labor. It does rule even health. If you want to start a new diet, if you want to start a new fitness routine, maybe you were a Peloton person, now you want to be a yoga person, give it a shot, try it out. Listen, there's so much greatness in your reading. Now listen, you got judgment in your future, okay? Now, this is really important, and this is really good for those of you Virgos who may feel like, especially with the 2 of Pentacles in your challenge area, right? For those who feel like things are really good, you're on this mission, you know what you want, there's a milestone that's going to happen this month. Some of y'all are aware of it. Some of y'all know you're getting married. Some of y'all know you're moving into a new house. Uranus is actually pretty active this month, okay? So there may be some surprising moments too. Remember, like engagements, and maybe, you do get a promotion and stuff like that. But listen, with judgment in your future, this is having that moment of clarity, all right, where everything is just clear for you, okay? There's a lot of spiritual energy here. And, I know spiritual is a strong word, so just think like mind, body, soul, all right? You can see this is the only card. You can see the archangel here blowing the trumpet, all right? You see the dead are rising, the dead are gray and tarot, wisdom, all right? So what this really means is having that awakening, that moment of clarity, that aha moment, that moment where you're like, I get it. I know what I have to do to make this work. I know what I've been doing wrong. Now I know what to do right. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna have that moment, but a lot of this is within. It's really you. All right. A lot of personal development here too. Listen, one other thing I'm gonna point out is that this is the only card in tarot that has a huge connotation to sound. All right. So when you hear the blowing of the trumpet, and of course that's figuratively, unless you are in a band or whatever, and yeah, you have a friend who dresses up as an archangel, maybe that might happen. There's a 1 in a billion shot, but when you hear that blow of the trumpet, listen, Virgo, this is sound is healing. Okay, that's what it is. It's been for thousands of years, sound has been used as a force of good, as a method of healing. If you think of anything from like Gregorian chanting to Native American drum beats, to the gospel choir, it's healing. What else is sound? Sound is vibration. Okay, and so that's why it's healing, is because it vibrates at and it helps bring that frequency up within you. All right, and again, we all know by now, especially if you're a subscriber, I talk about it all the time, how we're all made of energy, we're all made of vibrations, we all vibrate at a certain frequency, at down to the molecular level. And that is not even my opinion, that is physics, that is Albert Einstein, that's Nikola Tesla, that's Stephen Hawking, that's any physics books. So you always want to have your frequency raised high, all right? And it looks like that is going to be happening soon, all right? And I love that for you, because the higher your frequency, the more you attract the things that you want. You know that, right? I love your reading. I love your reading, Virgo. Let's get to your stuff. Virgo, oh my goodness, Virgo, you're killing me here. Virgo, you're killing me. I love that. Listen, okay, I have to say my lines. And my line is, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Comments really do help the algorithm for, and even liking it, just hitting that thumbs up of YouTube. And if you're a subscriber, I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. I love you so much. Ugh. I love this. February is going to be great. Come on, you got the Page of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like you are looking for this new, a lot of y'all are pursuing new passions, or looking at things in a different way, or even just this transformation energy is really big. It's and I'm not talking like overnight. I'm saying that you've really come into this new, space. I love this, all right? And this is, it can be physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of it combined too. You really come into it. And now there is a part of you that wants to start this newness, embrace this newness in your life. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is very grounded. Okay, pages are they represent earth, and so do pentacles. And so this should resonate with you, because obviously you're an earth sign, right? And so this is double earth. This is really grounded. This is taking that time to, you can see him holding the pentacle. It's like that shiny new toy, and all he really wants to do is take that. And for some of y'all Virgos, you want to take this new thing in your life and monetize it and grow it into this, big thing. For a lot of other Virgos, that investment, okay? Not only in career, but remember, we're talking about that, like all areas of your life. So love too, okay? And so I really love that for you. You're looking for this newness to come through. Now, boom, you got the Wheel of Fortune, all right? In your external influences area. Now, listen, when you get the Wheel of Fortune, you pretty much hit jackpot, right? It's the card of luck. It's the card of divine intervention. It's a card of fate. It's a card of the universe looking down at you, Virgo, and saying, that Virgo, all that, the good karma points that they've been cashing in, all the hard work that they've been doing, really having had their head in the game, really, pursuing their passions. we're going to come down. We're going to give them so much luck. We're going to put them on the path of destiny that they deserve to be on. Okay. This is the card of good luck and karma. And it is, ruled by Jupiter, by the way. And so Jupiter is a planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion. So a lot of y'all are going to feel that in your, this month. You're going to feel there's going to be moments where you're just going to be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened. How lucky am I? Right? And again, that can relate to career, that can relate to relationships. A lot of this here is relating to relationships in your, personal life, but also career too. Now, one other thing that I want to mention is that a lot of this is going to relate to career for a lot of Virgos. And the reason I say that is because Jupiter is in Aries in your 8th house, and this is the card of Jupiter, right? And so that is like death and rebirth. So that does indicate that transformation, right? But it does also, there's a lot of, other people's money too. So there's a lot of money mixed with that too. So the fact that you also got the Lovers indicates this is both relationships and career. The reason why career is related to this as well is because this card is ruled by Gemini, all right? And Mars, the planet of action, is currently in Gemini, all right, for the next few months, okay? Where that is in your, astrologically, is in your house of career, all right? Mars in Gemini is in your 10th house of career right now. So remember what I said about partnerships, all right? Toward the end of the month, you're going to have a lot of activity around partnerships. Now, career, all right? So you could be getting a new job. You could be getting, a new boss. You could be hiring new people. You could be, if you're an entrepreneur, partnering up with other people. This is also, remember, when I say career and enterprise and work and jobs, this can also include your passions as well, all right? Now, relationships, come on. We know this is a card of love and relationships. Now, it is indicating here, where it is in your spread, is that you can see Archangel Raphael here. He's the one who's actually gifting the love, all right? And you can see the full abundance of the sun in this card as well, all right? And so there is a part of you where you are going to... you really want to have this decision, all right? You want to have this choice, okay? Because at the end of the day, the Lovers really is about choices. Like I said, he's the one gifting the love. It's up to you to decide what to do with it, all right? So you will have opportunity. You will have options. You will have choices. A lot of y'all are going to make that decision to get married, to get, propose to get engaged, or even take on a new job or whatnot, because remember, you have the 4 of Wands in the heart of your spread. Now, you have the 7 of Cups, okay, in your final outcome. So this is indicating you will have options coming through, all right? This is affirmed with the Knight of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles in your staff. You will have options coming through this month, okay? One thing I want you to know is that I want you to be very, very aware of what you want, okay? Now, when I say that, okay, if you are here for love, all right, this is indicating you could have a lot of suitors come through, all right? Just read the fine print, use your intuition. Some may be, the perfect match, some may not be, okay? At the end of the day, it's better to have options than none at all. And you've got plenty of options coming through. Secondly, if you are here for career and work, okay? Even passions-wise, opportunities, options coming through. Again, read the fine print. If it is, a job opportunity, make sure that you, first of all, read the fine print. This is a card of illusion and illusion, and that's why you have to just really know. You have to really know that this is what you want and it's meant for you. But the fact that, this is a card of also, desire and opportunity, and so there are options coming through, especially because it came in your final outcome. But know what you want, all right? Just know what you want at this point. Virgo, you have an amazing spread. It's very inspiring. I'm very excited for what's going on for you this month. The fact that you got the Wheel of Fortune in your external influences area, oh gosh, That's amazing. That's amazing. And it is, you're just gonna have a lot of luck. Now, as I promised, I break it down week by week. I'm gonna tell you what's going on, what to expect each week this month, the first week of February. The big thing is that full moon in Leo, okay? And again, it is in your 12th house. So that is the subconscious, that's the past. That's going really deep, really having those moments of clarity. You already got it in your future area with a judgment card. But it is a great, what else is happening? Mercury sextiling Neptune. I love that. I love that. Mercury's in Capricorn, fellow Earth sign like yours. But let's see what's going on for you the first week of February. All right. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is the genie in a bottle energy. This is the wish come true card. This is you, one of your wishes coming true at this point. Okay, you see the cups over his head, enlightenment. But look at him. Look at him. He's almost showing them off. He's so proud of himself, proud of how far he's come, proud of his achievements. Now he's been granted this wish, and Virgo, you're being granted a wish the first week of February. Something that just what I say is everyone has free will. Everyone has free will, all right? And everyone should take action to move things forward. Even if you do have luck on your side, and you have luck on your side, and you have milestones coming. But this is really great. This is amazing. I mean, this is Jupiter in Pisces, dignified. I mean, this is, you're good. You're good. Okay, now the second week of February, Mercury's going into Aquarius at this point. Okay, I love that. That's really, think about Aquarius, just thinking outside the box, looking at things in a new way. Again, that's come up in your reading. So this is all just very synchronotic with what's going on astrologically as well. And then remember, Mercury is your ruling planet. You know that, Virgo. All right. And so with Mercury going into Aquarius, with us actually being in Aquarius season right now, that is your 6th house. So everyday activities. Let's see what's going on for you the second week. The Emperor. Come on, Virgo. The Emperor is like ruler of your own destiny. This is the ruler of tarot. All right. At this point, you're just gonna have so much wisdom. You're gonna have so much passion. You're gonna have so much power. You're gonna have a lot of power. Just believe it. All right, believe it. And a lot of success comes with the Emperor. You're blowing me away, Virgo. This is amazing. Now the third week's big. Remember what I said? Valentine's Day. Moon is in Aries, but Mars doing that slow dance with Jupiter. I really love that. It's a really great day for love. But then the day after, even better, Venus conjuncting Neptune. They're both in Pisces. One of the best days of the year for love, romance, passions, the arts, creativity, but not even for the year. In the past few years, this is pretty big. It's pretty big. And then at the end of the third week on the 18th, we go into Pisces season, and then the day after on the 19th, fully new moon in Pisces. Again, all that activity, your 7th house of partnerships, okay? Virgo, love and career, all right? And for some of you, love or career, all right? But either way, partnerships is a big thing for that week, okay? And you got the 5 of Swords. So this is really interesting because this is connecting with a Lover's card, all right? So 5 of Swords, you can see there's been some sort of battle, and you can see there's a lot of water there, okay? You can see the sea. A lot of people actually think it's a wall because it looks like a gladiator stadium. It's not. Now, what I want you to know is that everyone else has dropped their swords, all right? So what does this card mean? In regard to your spread, and with this sequence here, the third week of February, You're going to have to choose your battles wisely, all right? You're going to have to choose your battles wisely. If there is something that comes up, you should definitely remember, a lot of this is trusting your instincts. A lot of this is personal development too. And this is a point where you say, hey, this challenge, is it even worth my time? Especially because I have so many amazing things happening in my life. That's up to you. Remember what I said. Everyone has free will. All right. Now, if you do decide to go into battle, and when I say battle, it could be anything from like an argument, with your partner. It could be anything from, maybe there are some Twitter trolls that you post something and Twitter trolls start coming after you or whatever. Something will resonate during that week where you will feel like, ooh, I gotta get in the ring. But you have to ask yourself, is it worth your time? And if it is something that you feel that you need to pursue and go into battle with, just remember, this card is all about self-respect. It's all about self-dignity, okay? And it's at the end of the day, what matters most is how you go into it and how you come out of it, okay? Hold on to that, all right? You don't want to have any sort of messy situation, but it is a 5. It is a conflict card, so it is saying that there could be something that comes up that week. Again, a big energy is something that has to do with partners, okay, whether work or career, and it could even be not even in one that you're in, like a relationship that you're in, or the boss that you have. It could be something new that's coming through, okay, and that could be part of the challenge. All right, just recognizing I fought really hard for this. Let me give you an example. Maybe it's, let's say you are looking for a new job, all right? And you've gone through 4 interviews for this one job that you really want, and you do get the job, but then they say, but we can't give you this salary, and you have to come into the office 3 days a week. Are you going to fight that? Or are you going to say, I don't know if this job was actually meant for me then, because I don't feel good about it. I'm going with my instincts. Do you know what I mean? Obviously for some people there may be an actual argument, but remember, choose your battles wisely. And if you are going to go into battle, all right, if you are going to go into battle, it's what matters most is how you approach it and how you come out of it. All right. You always want to hold your head high. Now, the last week of February. Ooh, Venus is going into Aries. That's bold. We love that. All right. Remember, Venus is a planet of love and money and sex and everything that we desire, right? And so Aries, obviously, very, very, bold energy, very, just go-getting, leadership energy. And there's a lot, your planet Mercury is very active that week. And I love it in good ways. Okay. In really good ways. So, really great week to communicate your talents, and you did get the 3 of Swords. All right. So, there is going to be something at the end of the week that may be a little heartbreaking. Okay. Little heartbreaking. Now, I'm going to clarify this because one thing that I want you to know, this is coming out of the 5, after the 5 of Swords. So, what does that mean? Maybe you did go to battle, all right? Maybe you did go to battle and you didn't do what I said. All right? So, and it could be a little heartbreaking, but listen, the whole point of this card, you see that it's an enlarged heart with 3 swords piercing it, okay? So it is a heartbreak card. It is a heartache card, all right? So, what I want you to know is that it is still a sword suit, all right? So, swords, remember, up here, remember, swords are all about, it's the mental suit. It's all about communication. Remember, this is a big week of communication with Mercury being very active and Mercury being your ruling planet. So there could be something that really, maybe some news that you didn't want to hear, or maybe a situation that didn't come out the way that it wanted to, but I'm just clarifying that. Yeah. Page of Cups. All right. So, listen, 2 things here, all right? One, okay. The first things first, it's actually not It's actually not bad. All right. With the Page of Cups here, clarifying it, the Three of Swords. Here's what I need you to know. One thing is that when you take these swords out, you'll be fine. All right. And it's going to have to do with this. Okay. Now, when that happens, because it may get you into this headspace where, you probably shouldn't be in right now because there's so many good things happening in your life. But when that happens, you got another page. You got the Page of Cups, okay? Now, the Page of Cups is very, very Pisces. Very Pisces, all right? And we have all that activity in Pisces. Remember, and this is coming after that new moon in Pisces, all right? So new beginnings, and new things and new opportunities. And remember, you already have options coming through. Now, this is all about following your bliss, okay? And so what I want you to know is that this heartbreak card, it's really more... So for some Virgos, let me see if I can explain this in a way. It's actually a good thing. Yeah, it's actually a good thing you got the Seven of Wands. All right, so let me explain this to you. This is the last week. What's going to happen is you're going to feel the heartbreak is... Let's say you've lived in the same place for 3 years and then you met someone, okay? And it was great relationship, okay? And then they asked you to move in, okay? The place that you called home, you're leaving, okay? And so there's a little bit of heartbreak when that happens, all right? Does that make sense? Maybe you lived in New York City your entire life, and then your partner got a huge job promotion in Chicago, and now you got to leave your entire your New York City family and all your friends. That kind of heartbreak, but it's leading to something beautiful, all right? This new life, this new journey, okay? That's that kind of heartbreak that this is, my guides are telling me. It's nothing, obviously some of y'all will, if you do go into this battle and you go really hard, then yeah, that's going to bring a little bit of heartbreak because you went hard, all right? But for some other Virgos, look, clarified with the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. This is all about valor here. This is all about defending everything that you've worked for, all right? Really, really, people coming at you, all right? So you already got that here with the end of the battle, but people coming after you, but you doing a really good job to defend yourself. And again, remember I said a lot of things are going to be unexpected with your plan, like for the last week, all right? And this is a moment of unexpected, people coming after you, all right? Especially because you can see he's wearing two different shoes. And what that indicates is that he didn't see it coming, all right? And he just hopped out of bed. He just threw on whatever he could just to defend his territory. Remember, this card actually comes after the Six of Wands. So these people coming after you is out of jealousy, all right? Because when you are this victorious, when you are successful, people become envious, all right? So just know you could feel a little bit of heartache, all right? The last week of February. Now, again, that heartache comes with some of those things that we have to let go. And it's hard for us to let go. Now, from the very beginning of this reading, I said you're going through a transformational phase. Not only did I say it, you did get the Death card. And so some of y'all are going to have this major moment this month where, it could be, even... let's say you've been at the same job for 4 years, all right, and you love your colleagues and you love the office environment, but you just got this brand new job somewhere else and it pays more, and you get to work from home and it has all these benefits and perks. Of course there is going to be that heartbreak letting go, of saying goodbye to all those people that you worked with. It's hard, right? You built these relationships with them and you learned a lot from them and they felt like your second family. But now you're in this transformation where you're hitting some milestone this month. You have luck on your side. You have fate coming down to put you on the destiny you belong on. You have major options coming through. You have opportunity. You have growth. And you have love interests coming through. So, and the first week, a wish of yours is coming true. I mean, and you got the Emperor. So, I wouldn't even worry about this too much. Just remember, this is the one sneaky thing, okay? This is the one, it's more like a test, okay? And tests are not easy. That's why they're tests, right? We have challenges every day in our life. So, remember, it's how you approach this. If something comes up, it's how you approach that battle. It's how you come out of that battle that matters the most, okay? Being the best person in this situation and a better version of yourself. If not, you could have this, moment of just a little bit of heartbreak. But for most other Virgos, it's going to be the fact that you're in this transformational process, and there's going to be something that, as you move into this new life chapter, into this new milestone, and with all these new opportunities coming through, it may be a little hard and, a little achy to say goodbye to what you've known so much, or for so long and so well. But anyway, Virgo, I don't want you to be, if that does happen, just remember, we want to pull the swords out, okay? We do want to pull the swords out. And this is the last week, all right? So there could be something where, things just happen and you're in this transformational process and it's all leading to something great, okay? And again, it's hard to say goodbye to yesterday, right? Isn't that a song? I know that it was really hard for me to, I lived in New York for 10 years, and then I had this great opportunity in LA come up. And so it was so hard. It was so heartbreaking for me to leave all my friends, to leave the life that I had here in New York to go to LA. But I had this great opportunity in LA, and it was this brand new adventure, and it was so amazing. And of course, I came back to New York because I spent 3 years in LA, and I realized it wasn't the right city for me, but I loved every minute that I had there. I learned so much, and the connections I made were exactly the connections I needed to make. The places that I saw were, I never would have seen them, Santa Fe, Arizona, whatever, everywhere that was near LA. And the people that I met, oh my gosh, we're still like BFFs in LA. So just keep that in mind. Virgo, I know I've gone way too long in your reading. I'm going to let you go. I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in, Virgo. Remember, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.